Wave-particle duality. Science tells us that a particle can be considered a thing, or it can be like a wave, appearing everywhere at once. Now, this is what your consciousness is, your mind is. When I am sitting at the beach, looking at the water and the waves and the activity in the water, I focus on the now, and my consciousness exists in this time and this place. But if I think about the question, how satisfied am I with my life? My consciousness can take in the entirety of my life in one thought. Or if I think about this month, my mind can take in 1 month in one shot, can capture the essence of this month in one shot. Or if I think about a book, I can think about a book like Think and Grow Rich, and my mind has a concept of the entire book in one concept. Or if I think of my name, for example, my mind focuses on 1 or 2 words. If I think of the word dog, that's 1 word. I can easily imagine a dog. But also, if somebody asks me, well, how do you feel about dogs? My mind takes in the entirety of the concept dogs in one fell swoop. So what I'm saying is that your mind can exist as a thought in one single moment in time. Or your mind can exist as a concept or a feeling or an emotion, which is more like a wave that might cover your entire life. If I ask you to describe your life in one word, you might say joy. Or you might say frustration. Or you might say success, prosperity, abundance. Or you might say limitation, guilt. So in other words, a thought can be considered one speck in time and space, one instant, one thing. Or it could be considered like a wave that covers your entire life. So this idea of the particle-wave duality that quantum physics talks about applies not just at the quantum level, but it applies at the level of your consciousness, your personality, your personal reality. When I was young, I heard about the concept of God. And I was told that God exists everywhere throughout all time, omnipresent. I also learned that God exists right here, right now. That he is aware of every thought I think. That sounds a lot like particle wave duality to me.